Well, we all think about the word joy during the month of December, but joy doesn't have to be limited to this time of year. Kristin is founder of the Healing Group, and she says there's a lot to learn from the holiday season that can help us be happy all year long. This is a topic you are very passionate about. How come?
I am, because I see a lot of women and families trying to find big solutions to find joy and happiness, and we really don't realize that joy is in the small and simple things that we're doing every day, and we can get bogged down with all of the hustle and bustle of life that we wonder, why am I not feeling happy? And then you go back to the basics and you're like, and that's why.
Well, a perfect illustration of that point is Christmas. I mean, we throw joy at this one time of the year.
Yeah.
You're going to help us extend that to the other 364 days of the year. You've got some tips to help us live more joyfully. Your first tip is to choose joy daily, and you compare this to how we choose during the month of Christmas time, too.
Yeah, I like to view choosing joy as a verb. We choose to get into the Christmas spirit. We do things that specifically make us feel all cheery and wanting to give, and we take actions such as putting on Christmas carols, doing the tree. We have a lot of traditions, and we can do that all year long, where we find and take choices that bring joy into our life.
Well, we think of joy as this huge emotion that we aspire to, you know, feel and experience every day. You say by honoring all of our emotions, they can culminate to create that joy experience.
Yeah, Brene Brown, I love what she says, that joy is like twinkle lights, not a floodlight of joy, that it's kind of strung between moments of gratitude and faith and happiness. It would be overwhelming if we felt joy all the time. So you can feel joy and have your down days and the days that are a bit more rough.
Well, during this time of year, we really do focus on all the things that we have or that we want. Is it important to express that gratitude year-round?
Yes. One of my favorite things that I'm seeing on Facebook is people are flooding it with moments of gratitude. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. And can you really imagine if you were focusing on that gratitude all year round, and you were, again, making that an action, having a gratitude journal and writing this down, making a deliberate effort to post it on Facebook, and having that perspective of all the things you really do have.
It's so interesting you say that, because just last summer, I think it was June or July, I had a friend randomly post 5 things she was thankful for, and I thought, she missed the month, right? Thanksgiving was 6 months ago, but that kind of speaks to what you're saying, to really consciously think toward gratitude all year long.
All year.
In addition to gratitude journals, any other ways that we can cultivate gratitude in our lives on a daily basis?
I think expressing it. I think we feel it a lot, and like a gift, you can wrap it up, and if you don't give it, give that gift of gratitude. Tell someone you're thankful for them. Make a phone call. Write a note. Leave a little message on the mirror. Those are ways that we can express gratitude daily in little easy ways.
We see so many people, so many families step up this time of year to serve, which is fabulous, right? People need it this time of year, but they also need it the other 11 months of the year to serve us. Another way we can be more joyful.
Yeah, it's funny because Stephen Post did a research project, and he found that when people serve, they get the helper's high, and it's something that you
I like that. The helper's
isn't that great?
high. Yeah.
And it's as much as it's a good a feeling as exercising or all the other ways that we get this high. And so when we serve people, we broaden again our perspective, we move outside of ourselves, and we can get that boost of emotion that we crave.
You set up, you know, the structure of this conversation to be small and simple things, and I love that you're tying service to that, because a lot of times I think women especially feel like the service has to be this huge wrapped in a bow gift, right? This huge gift of service, and it can be the small and simple things too.
And I think it's the small and simple things that allow it to be sustainable, that it's not so overwhelming that we're like, I can just do this one act of service, something small for my neighbor. I can go help the neighbor that can't walk out to her mailbox because it's snowy, and run that into her. That's a huge thing, but simple.
Finally, you say to take time for yourself. How does that contribute to a more joyful life?
Well, it's like our car. We regularly fill up our car with gas. We need to replenish ourselves, because we are giving so much of ourselves to so many people in so many areas of our life. I have a picture with my friends where for me it just embodies joy, and that was, we went to a concert, and I can't tell you how replenished I was. And we need to do that regularly.
Happiness.
I look at that picture, I'm like, and there it is. That is where I took and did something for me with my girlfriends, and it has carried me a long time. When I look at that picture, I'm like, I'm reminded of that joy.
I'm seeing that reminder in your eyes. It's a little emotional for you to look at that moment. And we all have moments like that, and that's why I think so many people love to display photographs like that in their home. It reminds you of those moments, and we want to experience those feelings all year long.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
You have a free printable, which I think is a great idea because it helps remind us on a daily basis of these tips. Tell us where we can access that.
You can go to thehealinggroup.com. We're going to also have it on Pinterest, and we're encouraging people to write their plan and post it, because goals, if you don't write them down, are like wishes. And so create it, put it down, put it where you can see it, and do that all year long.
Thehealinggroup.com is where you go to get that message, and a great challenge, Kristin. Thank you so much. To live joyfully 365 days of the year, not just this one month.